Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we also honor and induct into the Cum Laude Society two teachers who constantly infuse excellence and dynamism into the lifeblood of the school. May I please call up here Ms. Yek. This may be a little bit lengthy. When Yek Barlongay first came to ISM in 1996, she was only 14 years old. Dance was a small extracurricular activity. Now its enrollment bursts at the seams, packing the fine arts theater every recital. Yek's dancers, nurtured from a tender age, are acknowledged to be the best in the region. And it's not just due to their formidable technique, but because they make us gasp in amazement, move us to tears. Yek's dancers seem to dance with their entire spirit. So what's it like to be in her class? Young Sun Park says, Yek creates dance as freely as she lives, and it seems as easily as she breathes. Yet she's also one of the most demanding teachers I've ever had. A perfectionist, she has taught me poise, confidence, and the courage to express my emotions freely. Mickey Mueller, class of 2003, says, the kind of passion, discipline, and focus I learned under Yek's vision and guidance has resonated with me in everything I've undertaken since graduating from ISM. I now realize and appreciate how many life lessons she's prepared me for. There are very few people who walk into your life and who are truly unforgettable. And Yek is one of them. John Mulhall says, on the rare occasion that I meet somebody from ISM who doesn't know Yek Barlongay, I can't help but react with internal shock, wondering exactly what sad and isolated rock they've been living under. While collaborating with Yek for 9 years on middle school and high school performances, her creativity, naughty but nice sense of humor, and professional standards of excellence make even the most challenging work days worthwhile. It's not just students and fellow teachers that won't ever forget Yek. Here's what a former ISM administrator, who left us years ago, says. To Yek, for the past 4 years, I've been the superintendent of a small school, Colegio Internacional Puerto La Cruz, located in eastern Venezuela. Every year from November to February, I pack all of my school propaganda, pamphlets, and paraphernalia as I head out on the recruiting trail in search of new faculty. Our mission is simple. We are here to inspire children to have a lifelong passion for learning. So much of my recruiting focus is aimed at finding those rare top 1% educators who are the best at what they do and are able to inspire their students to go beyond mastery of subject matter to develop a passion for their studies. Yek Barlongay simply stated, you are the golden standard. You are the teacher I wish to hire. Congratulations on your induction into this most prestigious group. I think you'll find your candidate. I remain your biggest fan, he says, most sincerely yours, Michael Martel, Bearcat at heart. And now my own personal comment, sis. Your work is everywhere. It is at assemblies, festivals, theater productions, competitions, and outreach programs. Because you are always there, sis, you've shown me the power of the word yes. You always say yes, and it's always with a smile. Yes, I will help you with your play. Yes, I will be there tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday, next Saturday. Your work has enriched mine. Wherever you are, you serve the field of dance and the field of dreams. As an artist, a teacher, and colleague, you have honored my dreams and the dreams of many others unconditionally. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Yek Barlongay. The dashing Mr. Neil Woods influences the student body not only through his teaching of theory of knowledge and geography, He is also our high school service learning coordinator. He is the man who ensures that every student, through creativity, action, and service, or CAS hours, develops into the citizen described by our school's mission statement. No small responsibility at all. Our colleague, Stephen Dodd, says, I nominated Woodsy for several reasons. But many of them come from the amazing feedback I get from students. Many see Neil as the CAS guy, but little do they know the time and passion he puts into providing each high school student with amazing, life-changing opportunities. He works tirelessly to make every single service learning event the most worthwhile character-building experience. Every student who has been inducted to the Cum Laude Society, including this year's inductees, talk about iCare and Saturday services as among the most remarkably memorable times of their high school career. And despite this, Neil never expects recognition or reward for all that he does over and beyond the requirements of his job. He does it, rather, for the love of the students. And what do the ISM students say of Neil? Rhea Schmidt from this year's graduating class says, I have witnessed Mr. Wood's contagious enthusiasm in TOK class, and his genuine love for his work during iCare meetings. He definitely has taken CAS to a whole new level. He is one of the most passionate teachers ever. And despite all the work he has, I have never, ever heard him complain. And Rhea also confides. He keeps a stash of Raisinets. Maybe that's a secret to success. Isabel Sika adds, Mr. Wood's constant smiling and encouragement are testament to his infallible character, even in the face of something as cumbersome as CAS. This man is enthused enough to get the whole school excited. For Hack Grimm, you don't remember him, class 2009, we get a portrait of invaluable lessons in leadership that Neil offers. Working with Mr. Woods for iCare, says Hack Grimm, I learned that one must be strict and stand his ground on any matter. This is not easy to do, and not many people are willing to do it for fear of negative feedback, but Mr. Woods is a great leader. He sticks to the many difficult choices he makes. He is truly special. A tribute from students would not be complete without one from Rahim Abid, class of 2010. During the 4 years that I got to work with Mr. Woods, he and I had our fair share of disagreements. Yet with every disagreement, I gained more respect for Mr. Woods. Whilst most teachers would feel a bit offended at a student challenging them, Mr. Woods would always begin by first thanking me for bringing an issue to his attention. Never would he choose to find ways to end a discussion, but would go out of his way to entertain any argument I present and would be willing to discuss it until I felt satisfied. The blood and sweat that he puts into his work, the persistent dedication, and the hours upon hours of extra effort is a characteristic unmatched by any teacher. I'd be hard-pressed to find any teacher that displays the same type of professionalism, commitment, versatility, and classy sense of fashion as Neil H. Woods. And finally, from Yuki Yamashita, class of 2007, we hear, in my opinion, Mr. Woods has been an integral part of determining how much of the ISM community looks like today. He has managed to involve himself in practically every aspect of student life, in academics, leadership, service learning, and more. And he balances a sense of humor, which one grows to appreciate over time, with a seriousness and passion for his work and the work of others. Mr. Woods is one of the most ambitious teachers I've ever met. This remains true even after my 4 years at college. And I have been personally inspired by his constant drive to make ISM and its surrounding community a better place. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Neil Woods. I now call on my colleagues from Cum Laude to decorate them with Cum Laude medals. you know, Miss Vicky Herrera is leaving. It's going to be a very emotional moment, so I'm not going to say very much. But there is no one we will miss more than Vicky.